This episode brought to you by Stamps.com. Why go to the store to get stamps when you can have them printed right at home for your convenience? Hello, I'm the Nostalgia Critic guy, remember? So you don't have to. When Deadpool and Wolverine came out, it was not only a big hit, but it was also a fond farewell to the Marvel movies and poured under the Disney name. There were cast members from many of the films, cast members from films that weren't even made, and even behind-the-scenes footage that paid tribute to what an impact these movies had. This, of course, begs the question, why are we pretending these were good? Okay, the Spider-Man movies were decent until everybody hated them. Occasionally we get a good X-Men movie until everybody hated them. And, the Blade Flakes! Until everybody hated them. Yeah, most of these were good, y'all. But I do have to remind myself there's a whole generation under me that grew up with these films. And, for better or worse, they do help shape what these people saw as comic book movies. One of these that surprisingly gets passed over a lot, though, is The Punisher. Not because people say it was a masterpiece or anything, but the film was a big enough success that it got a sequel. And I think many can agree for a 2004 movie, it is very much a 2004 movie. You really can't watch it and guess it came out in any other year, and you could argue there's something interesting about that. But still, it's not discussed much. And I guess I never bothered to check it out because, one, I don't know that much about The Punisher, and two, it didn't exactly get the best reviews. But because people seem to have nostalgia for comic book movies of this era, I guess it does make sense to look back and see why. So let's trade a Dolph Lundgren for a John Travolta. We'll see who gets more laughs. This is The Punisher. The film opens, I think, in a Robert Rodriguez movie, as the credits transition us to some criminal activity.
2 years. You see, Mickey, he doesn't like new faces.
Guy Pearce wearing an Aaron Eckhart mask is pleased as some guns are being traded. But it turns out it's all a bust.
Nice!
Oh, I was so looking forward to being the French guy in the Matrix movies.
I don't even know these guys.
Yeah. Things go south fast as only one of the criminals is left alive. Or so we're led to believe.
I hate this job.
This is Frank Castle, played by Thomas Jane, who works for the FBI and, wouldn't you know it, is one day from retirement.
Frank Castle, the finest man I've ever known. What am I gonna do without you? Get a girlfriend.
You son of a tool for this no you're out of order loose cannon bunch of tropes, you. Meanwhile, at evil Barbie's dream house, we see the bad news of the dead gangsters is delivered, and the only one left alive, named Mickey, is called in for questioning.
What might be comforting to me is to watch the slow death of the man who was supposed to be taking care of my son.
It turns out one of the gangsters killed is the son of Howard Saint, played by John Travolta, who's a powerful mob boss.
The man who's responsible for my son's death must die.
Sorry, new contacts. Did I hit him?
He wanted to go alone. He thought he could impress you or something.
Now bury yourself. Meanwhile, Frank starts his retirement by going home to his wife, Maria, played by Samantha Mathis.
This was a hard one.
Yeah, but I said the same thing to you after Super Mario Brothers. He also has a freshly ready-to-die son named Will.
Someday when you're older, Will, I'll tell you why we had to move so much.
Second family, isn't it?
They're my first family. You're my second family. We come back to Saint, and you'll find Travolta is a lot of fun in this. And not in the usual Turl or Castor Troy way. He plays everything like he's seething with anger, but keeps himself calm by constantly thinking how he's gonna kill the person who angered him.
Now, I understand your grief, but for your own safety, leave this to professionals. Professionals. Yes.
I know a professional scrotum separator looking for work. Back with Frank, he goes to a family reunion with his father, played by Roy Schneider, making a toast.
I just want to say that I'm very happy that you're all here. I'm very proud that you're all here. I love you.
Now let's all continue to be alive in the most alive way that we can. To being alive and not the other thing that's not alive.
I lost so much time with both of you.
I married you. I knew what I was doing, and I do it again.
Till something do we part. It doesn't matter. It's never going to be an issue anyway.